What's up everyone, Marcelo here. I am a black belt on Marcelo Garcia, 5-time world champion, big us. And today I'm gonna be showing you guys 3 sweeps every white belt should know, and some of most common mistake you must avoid. Because when it comes to a technique, special white belts, they wanted to grab and go right away. Okay, so I'm gonna show you 3 videos that's very important to know, and also some most common detail that some common mistake that you should avoid. Okay, we're gonna go over the scissor sweep, hip bump, and the pendulum. So I'm gonna go with those 3 very fundamentals videos, fundamentals technique that a lot of most white belts should know. Okay. Here, let's start the close guard. Let's go this angle, close guard. I'm gonna go into the straight in the sweep. There, I like to grab here, right, like not in here or not an elbow, right under his forearm. Now from here, go there, and then we're gonna go straight, pull and sweep, and then pull myself to match. So big mistake that you must avoid. Grab right away, lower grip right here, cross grip, sleeves, and then try to do the sweep with this grip. So big mistake trying to make the sweep happen with the shallow collar grip. So number 1, go there as high as you can, control the person's posture. Number 2, don't go on the sleeves, because the person can bring the elbow back. When I'm going sideways like this, he bring the elbow back. Now it's gonna be hard to drive the person forward. So what I like to do here, collar grip deep. Now I'm gonna go around the edge of the elbow right here, make a grip. You can even go on the fabric of the gi, but my hand is sideways, like on his arm, not under. If I go under, his arm post on the mat, so he posts the hand on the mat. Yes. So if I go on the fabric of the gi and get on the side of the elbow, so now I can block his arm for a post on the mat. So try go there. So now my hands it's on the front. So those 2 important details right here. And then I have to pull the person. Sometimes I might have the right grips, but I get to my side and then I'm not pulling the person. I want to seize my leg right away, and then it's not gonna happen because the weight is on the hip. And also another detail is my knee, move this way a little bit. My knee goes, control the cross grip, control the side of the elbow. Now my knee cannot collapse right there. My knee cannot be here. I like to keep the point of my knee around his chest, not even across shoulders, right here, because I want to get the intensity of the connection. Okay, so here, number 1, people don't get the sweep because this grip is shallow. It's here, so grab deep. So number 2, don't grab on the sleeves, okay, because the person hold the elbow back, I won't be able to get. So go there on the fabric of the gi, get to the side of the arm. So now, number 3, my elbow goes right on his chest. And then the full number 4 is also the most important thing. So my leg cannot be too high up and not too shallow. So my leg has to be, extend my leg, pull the person into me. Now my whole connection is tight. So I just have to sweep the bottom leg at the same time I pull. So I pull and I sweep right there. Use the collar grip to pull myself to mount right there. So number 1, focus on the collar grip, on the cross collar grip. It's easy to pull the person. So grab deep. Number 2, grab, instead of grab the sleeves, grab the other side of the elbow. Okay, so the person don't post the hands on the mat. And then number 4, also you can pull the person. And then number 5, work together. So you pull and chop the legs right there. Would be very good. So for here it's gonna look like this. Deep grip. put the gi around the side of the elbow, hip to the side, don't hit escape too much, you just get to the side, here. So now I'm pulling, so now everything's settled, drop my leg from here, there, and now just pull and scissor. And then from here, pull to mount, okay? So now, the hip bump sweep. Okay, so let's go for the hip bump sweep. So it's very fundamentals also. You learn pretty much in the very first day of your lessons, and then you go for the whole career. But usually, the white belt, believe it or not, that's when you practice the most. I don't know why when you get the highest belt, they stop doing those simple techniques. So I'm a big fan of those simple techniques. So I'm a big fan of those details on the hip bump as well. So let's take a look why the white belts never have been successful with the connections right here. Okay, so we're gonna focus on a few points right here. Right now, I don't wanna go sit up right away if his hands on me. Okay, so I don't wanna sit up if his hands right there. He's gonna block me, so we're gonna go right here, and then he's gonna try sit up. So let's understand the detail of the arms. So if I just try to pull he push his arm away, he also gonna bring the arm back. So for example, if I'm here, his arm also gonna be back. So I need to generate energy on the legs, on the arms, bringing my leg down, keep his arm heavy on me. So now, keep arm heavy on me. So bringing my leg down. So now I have a little bit of weight on me. So every time I open the arm, I'm gonna force him to pose the hands on the mat, but I'm still pulling him down by my leg. So I'm here. So now his leg is heavy. If I relax, he push up. So I bring my leg down and then open up, boom. So now I keep pulling my leg down. Now that's number one detail. The number two detail is when it's about to come up. Okay? A lot of people do this well. And then when they come up, they try to come up straight from here to the shoulder, and then they just shut it down with the shoulder. So don't sit up straight, okay? And also don't sit up with your legs closed like that. Don't cross the feet right there. When it's time to get up, you have to open. So that's a big mistake that a lot of people do. Try to sit up straight and guard closed. So I'm gonna be here, and there is no leverage for me. So I clean up the arm. So now when it's time to open, my leg goes on a side. Okay, so hold this way a little bit. So from here, leg goes there, and now it's time to come up. Now I have a base on my foot and on my hands. Now it's a lot easier to finish my sweep. Okay, so let's see another mistake that a lot of people does. From here, I clean up the arm. Now, what I want to do here, I don't want to sit up straight. I want to go here. I want to swing my shoulder like I'm doing sit up into my elbow. Okay? So when I go, it's a lot easier to make all the way to the hands and the foot. Okay? So that's the most important thing, the connection. Hands on the mat. When it's time to come up, you open the guard and sit up sideways. It's a lot easier and lighter to execute the sweep. Okay? Now another mistake that a lot of people does also in here, keep eyes on it, is staying on the elbow. So I do everything right, and when it's come to sweep time, I'm gonna go here and then try sweep him from the elbow. Just like this. It's not gonna happen because my shoulder is lower than his shoulder. So now when I get here, I don't have a leverage. So I cannot stay on this elbow. Big mistake. Okay? So just keep following. Arm, foot. When I go sideways, I have to go on my hand. Now it's a lot easier to push, so don't fall, to push with my hip that way. Okay? So never stay in your elbow. Okay? So now look, I'm gonna go again, a very common mistake that you have to avoid. So we mentioned the elbow. So now what I'm gonna do is same thing. I did everything right, and then I wanna go here. When I go about to sweep, a lot of people hold the belt, which I'm not a big fan of, because that's the arm that boasts to stop my sweep. I might hold the belt and then do a hip bump, and then he pulls the hands right there, and now try to force. It's not gonna happen. Okay? So I have to take care of this arm. So the best way, go there, cup the arm, and tuck under me. So from here, I'm gonna go there, boom, take this arm out, and I'll push my hip and turn. It's very easy doing that way. If you're looking to do a hip bump sweep, you have to get those points right. Okay? So when you take the arm out, force the person to come on the mat. Now you sit up sideways, come up all the way in your hands, and then when it's about to finish the sweep, you take the arm away. So like this, okay? So I generate weight, bring the arm down. Now when it's time to sweep, I want to swing, and now take the arm out, take it away, and push, goes right here, okay? And the very last one is not a mistake, but it's a tip that I wanted to give for you guys. If you have a hard time sit up sideways, you can do this here. It's really good. So pay attention, keep arm open. Pay attention on my body position. I want to go sideways, okay? So you pave yourself to whatever side you want. So I pave myself, I'm not hip escape. I keep my leg tight, turn your hip. The side that your knees pointing is the side that you want to sit up. So getting your hip flat to go is a lot easier to go that way. So if you're here, I generate weight, go that way. Pivot my hip to the side, and now it's really easy to take up, hands, arm, push, go that way. So you can go from here, open that way, or open that way, and I will sit up. It's a lot easier than sit up straight. So you always pivot your hip, come up in your hand, and then finish the hip bump sweep without any problem. So try avoid those mistakes and try drill and make the hip bump sweep as strong as you can, because it's very simple, strong, and effective if you work with those points in orders. Okay. Position number 3. So is the pendulum sweep. It's very common in our earliest belt. When you start training, you learn the principle of guard, and the scissor sweep, hip bump, and the pendulum sweep goes really well together. Okay. So let's see some big mistake that you need to avoid. So the pendulum sweep. So I can go same side grip right here in the slits. Now, big mistake when the person put the arm here. When I'm gonna underhook the leg, I try to put my foot on the mat and hip escape. Now I'm too far away from the person. Now it's gonna be hard to push him that way. So the separation, big mistake, separation. You cannot do a huge hip escape. You don't hip escape at all in this one. You can bring your hip off the mat, okay? But the person has to be on top of me, and that's what's gonna make the position strong. So you cannot separate right there, okay? So close guard, I'm gonna go sleeves, cross, underhook, okay? So now what people do here, some people try to fake the armbar. So I'm gonna swing, 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 pass the armbar right here, and then try make the sweep happen from the armbar, okay? So for example, when I go for the armbar, the person's gonna tuck the head in on this side. He won't let me pass the leg over. So when I go for the armbar, I lock right here and then push him that way. But I'm too far out. You cannot do the pendulum sweep far out. You have to be under, okay? So one thing that I want you to focus is bring the shoulder down, the person's shoulder down, okay? Mistake that a lot of people does, a lot of white belt does, is don't focus on the connection. They're always trying to rush, which creates separation, and don't focus on pushing the person's elbow down, shoulders down me. So from here, move this way. Yes. So now I'm gonna get this arm across, underhook opposite side leg. I'm gonna go under. Now look what I'm gonna do. I wanna bring him on top of me with my knees. So look, keep my guard closed. So I wanna keep this arm tight. So across. Now I'm gonna bring my knees to my chest. So from here, bring my ears to my chest. Now it's time to open, but I don't open and use to sweep right here. I want to bring this shoulder straight down this way. How I'm gonna do this? My back leg. So the back leg do this. So now he goes straight to the shoulder, keeping his leg under control. Keep the sleeves. What you can do, you can either sweep this arm. So that was the underhook. Give to this arm. Now have the arm and the leg. Come up. Now look how I come up with good control. And then let go. Mount position. Okay? So a lot of people try to hip escape, bringing your hip out. That creates a lot of separation. So from here, cross grip, under. So now my leg goes down. So now I really wanted to push him on this shoulder, this leg. I have to be under. Boom. So now look how his elbow is on the mat. That's a big mistake. So I have to bring this arm there. So I want to bring this arm out. Now I'm going to push on his shoulder. Now his shoulder's on the mat. I can grab anywhere here, come up, come up, come up, come up, and then mount. Okay? So try to get under the person more. Okay? So one more time here. So look how this shoulder goes straight to the mat. Cross grip, so his elbow doesn't go on the mat. Under hook. Now bring him down. My knee goes down. Now we don't want it to go there. Exactly. So this leg is heavy. Big mistake. I keep this leg lighter, and then the person's gonna start coming up and force, force, force. This leg had to push him down. So this leg had to be heavy. Okay? Mistake there on this leg. If this leg is light, I can lose my connection. So you can switch your grips, or you can just come up the way it is to go to mount. Okay, so those are those three situations that it's very common for white belt specialists, because they wanted to rush, they're brand new, they wanted to rush everything. So I do recommend you focus on those points, drill, because if you drill and understand what you need to get right, what you get wrong, it's about leverage. If you understand the leverage of that connection, you won't have a hard time. Okay, guys, I have a quick question for you. If you want to comment on this video, which position that you learn since your first few days in class and you're still doing for your whole career. I want to hear from you guys to see what kind of simple technique that you learn right when you start training until now and you're still using. Because when people start training, they learn a technique, and then when they get high in the belt, they try to change the game and then forget what they learned in the very first few days. So I want to hear from you if there is a technique that you still learn since day one. So please comment on this video, okay? And also, if you wanted to check it out, my instructionals at BJJ Fanatics, there is a lot of good connections about close guard situations. So I'm gonna put the link on the description of this video. So make sure to check it out, okay? So bjfanatics.com, I'm gonna put it right there for you guys. So thank you so much.